Okay guys, it is time for a huge declutter. I have not decluttered like my entire makeup collection ever. I've done a few declutter videos last year where I like tackled specific sections like lip gloss or skincare, but I have not ever in my life gone through my entire collection and just weeded out everything that I don't need. But my makeup collection over the past year has grown even bigger than I think I ever could have imagined it would be, and it is time to declutter everything. I have been storing everything in these storage bins from the Container Store, and that just is not working anymore. So I bought a couple of like really cute nightstands from Wayfair, and I'm gonna move all my makeup into there. But before I do that, I need to just cutthroat, get rid of the stuff that I don't use. I know several places to donate. I have several friends and family members that could use the makeup, and I need to do a deep clean of it. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm sure this is gonna end up split into more than one video. If you're not already, be sure to hit the subscribe button. That way when part 2 and possibly part 3 come out, you will see that in your YouTube subscription feed. Okay, let's deep clean. I feel like the best way to do this is to just like dive right in. Okay, this is the Patrick Ta Major Dimension palette. This is something that's rather new that I'm still using, so I'm definitely gonna keep that. This is my Beauty Insider gift from Sephora, so definitely gonna keep that and actually use it. Okay, this is a hard one. This is the Lorac, the Vintage Something palette, and I really like Lorac, but the thing is I just don't use this, so it's gonna go. This is a new gloss I want to try, so I'm gonna put this in a drawer that I'm gonna have in my new drawer set. That's basically gonna be for like things that I'm trying, haven't used yet though, but want to try. This is Orlane. I had never heard of this brand. I don't really remember this being the color, so definitely putting that in the new to try pile. This is Bobbi Brown Sheer Finish Powder. Definitely gonna keep that. Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. This is my favorite. Definitely keeping it. Orbe Dry Texturizing Spray. Love this. Don't know why it's in with makeup. It's definitely for the bathroom, so keeping that. This is the Sisley Paris Concealer. This is like the most ridiculously expensive concealer, but I've been dying to try it. This is the Milk Makeup Concealer. I did not like this, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. This is Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation. I have the shade Porcelain. I actually like this, so I'm gonna keep it. This is a powder puff. I think it's a Shiseido powder puff, so let's keep that and find its home. This is the Dior Stage Liner. Recently tried this, did like it. This is a lipstick from M Cosmetics. Let's hold on to that. These are a few cream tints from Salt New York. I really like Salt New York, and I need to actually use these, but I haven't, so I'm gonna keep them because I'm hoping now that I'm like decluttering, I'm gonna get around to some things. All right, these are the Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundations from Laura Mercier. I love this foundation formula. I'm not sure if these shades are gonna work for me, so I'm gonna keep them and actually get around to trying them because I have not used that foundation since I stopped self-tanning. This is the Little One palette from Lawless. I really like this. It's a good small neutral palette to have. This is the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. I hated this so much. So I'm gonna declutter it. This is a Tom Ford gloss. The shade is Gratuitous. I actually really love this, so I'm gonna keep that. I don't know why perfume is in here and the makeup, but it is. This is from Bulgari. This is what I'm trying. I really like it, but it does not last, which sucks because the bottle is so beautiful. So it's like I want it to work, but it just doesn't last on me. So I'm gonna keep trying that out. Pillow Talk Beauty Light Wand. This is like one of my favorite highlighters ever. Obviously keeping it. This is a brand new Eyes to Mesmerize and Chocolate Bronze. This is Charlotte Tilbury's like one and done shadow. I just picked up new ones to replace the ones that I have because they were definitely expired. So I will be keeping that. This is a brand new jar of La Mer's moisturizing cream. Gonna keep that guy. Laura Mercier, this is one of their matte lipsticks. This is like a really bright red one. Keeping that. I have a NARS Multiple in South Beach. I never tried this. I am going to keep it. All right, Dior Face and Body ON. Love this, keeping it. A Laura Mercier Caviar Stick. You're crazy if you think I'm getting rid of one of those. This is a double-ended liner from Tarte. I'm gonna get rid of that because I don't think I've used it in probably well over who even knows how long. This is a Bobbi Brown Pot Rouge. I haven't tried it yet, excited to. Same here, this is from Shiseido. This is Chiyoko. This was suggested to me by my friend Kate, and I haven't even freaking used it more than once. Again, I'm I'm always inundated with new. So this from Say, I really hated this, the Dew Balm. I really did not like this at all. It was chunky. I was not a fan. Gonna get rid of that once and for all. Vibe from Laura Mercier, one of their velour matte lip crayons. I really like this shade actually because it's a little bit of like a warm pink. This is a Bobbi Brown jelly lip. Keeping it. Okay, this is a NYX makeup. This is a white eyeliner. Definitely expired. Should probably get rid of that. This is one of the Bite Beauty cream blushes. I hated these. So yeah, just gonna get rid of that. Wedding Day from Lawless. I really love this shade. If you saw my best Pinky Nudes video, this was one of my favorite Pinky Nudes. It's like a really awesome shade. So we're gonna keep that. This is a brand new Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in Mrs. Kisses. I have not used this yet, but I'm excited to. So let's keep it. NARS, their eyeshadow primer. This is the best eyeshadow primer ever. If you have oily lids, buy this. It's so good. Hourglass Sublime Flush. Did not live for this color at all, so I think I'm gonna get rid of it. Dior, this is brand new. I showed this in a recent haul. Keeping that. Eyes to Mesmerize and Marie Antoinette. I actually have already replaced this because this is definitely expired. The shade name has been changed for like a year, so that's how I know for sure that that's expired. And right here is the replacement, Oyster Pearl. They just renamed it, so I'm getting rid of Marie Antoinette because it's definitely expired, and we will keep the new named Oyster Pearl. Glow Screen. This is like my go-to sunscreen, so definitely keeping that. Shiseido Synchro Skin Foundation. I love this foundation. This is another like pinky nude that I like from L'Oreal, so it's like a mauve-y shade. Definitely gonna keep that. Another replacement, Charlotte Tilbury. This one's Amber Gold. This is a new lip liner from Dior. Just a good pink. So we'll keep that. Milani Naked. This was another one that made it into my best Pinky Nudes. It's a really nice shade. Lisa Eldridge. I got all of the glosses from her new launch, so obviously keeping them. I have really been enjoying them. I've heard mixed reviews, but I happen to like them, so. Another lipstick from Laura Mercier. This one is called Fresh. Nice shade, and it is a really fresh shade. They named it really well. This is a new Eyes to Mesmerize in the shade Pillow Talk. I haven't used it yet. Really excited to. Looks really nice. This is what I do when I declutter. I start a basket where I can put like things that I want to keep in my vanity, like that I'm using every day or very frequently. So I'm gonna start that already because I feel like I don't want to throw things that I'm like using daily. I don't want to put them in my makeup storage in those drawers and then have to like go to those drawers every day versus just being able to sit at my vanity. So I'm gonna pull a couple things out, just the Shiseido foundation and the Charlotte Tilbury so far. And now as we move through the rest of the stuff, I'll have that basket over there that I can put those things in that I use daily. All right, the Watertone foundation from Makeup Forever. Hated it, hated it, hated it. I loved the way that it looked when I first put it on, and then it was gone by the end of the day. So I just don't have time in my life anymore to keep things that I don't like. I haven't tried this yet, wanting to. This is from Wishful. I've never tried anything from Huda Beauty's line. The Banana Lowlighter from Rodeo. I really love this. That'll go in my everyday drawer, as will these two powders from Gucci. This is the 00 powder and then the 01 bronzer. I really like both of these. I did a full face on Gucci. I'm a fan. This is the Oliver Glow Balm from Patrick Ta. It just wasn't anything to write home about. It was fine. It was nice. I'm never gonna think about this again, so I'm gonna give it away. Pillow Talk Quad from Charlotte Tilbury. This is a go-to. This is the Auric Glow Lust. Finally got my hands on the new Morganite shade that she did, so I'm going to put that in my drawer of things that, you know, like I'm wanting to try ASAP. Pillow Talk lipstick, of course, goes in the regular drawer. This is Bobbi Brown Concealer Duo. This is a brand new one. I'm gonna do a full face of Bobbi Brown soon. This is the new Tinted Love from Charlotte Tilbury. Gonna put that in my box to try. Oh, Victoria Beckham Sway. Absolutely adore this shade. Absolutely adore this formula from Victoria Beckham, and her packaging is flawless. That will go in the everyday drawer. This is from LYS Beauty. I picked up some things from them to try, so putting that in the try box. The Tata Harper Resurfacing Mask. I really like this. It needs to go in my bathroom. So again, not sure how it got in here, but this tends to happen to me. Okay, Clinique. This is the 9 Pan Shadow. I use this a lot for beauty biography because it's like very gray tones. I'm gonna hold on to it for now. This is the Westman Atelier Squeaky Clean Lip Balm in Garcon. I really love this formula, so definitely keeping that. This is not an everyday shade though, so I'm not gonna put it in my everyday. Christian Dior, this face brush, need to try it. Go going in the try box. Eye tint from Armani. I really like these. This is not my favorite shade, but it's still a relatively nice one. Couple liners. This is a melt liner, lip liner that I actually really like. Very mauvey. That's like an everyday shade. This is the Pillow Talk eyeliner. I've talked about this before because it's just not like your basic brown. It's got like a reddish shade to it. So I really like it. We'll definitely keep it. Fenty Beauty concealer. Hated this. Gotta get rid of it. This is NARS Raquel. Love this. Was also in the Pinky Nudes video. Gonna put that in my everyday. I wanna wear that more. Ooh, this is Rimmel 08 right here. This is like my go-to Pinky Nude shade back in high school. This is Flushed from Revlon. I don't think I've reached for this ever, so I'm gonna just get rid of it. This is the Say Peachy blush. Gonna keep that. And this is a Clé de Peau lipstick. I haven't worn it like out. I've tried it a few times at home. Looks cute enough. This is the shade Sweet Satin. I'm gonna put it in my everyday so that I try it. The Liquid Silk Canvas from Tatcha. I really liked this last year. I'm gonna put it in my everyday drawer and see if I actually use it. And then if I don't, I'll get rid of it. All right, I grabbed a blanket because I was literally afraid I was gonna flash you guys. The Dior No Powder Powder. Love this. Putting it in my everyday drawer. The Hourglass Ghost Edit. I really liked this. I tend to reach for this quite a bit, so I am gonna keep it. These are Christian Louboutin lipsticks. This one's Bengali. I also have the one Belly Bloom, and I really love it. So keeping that. Renee Rouleau Glow Enhancing Cream. Love this. I think I'm gonna put my like samples in a drawer, so I'm gonna keep those for right now. This is an Hermes shade. This is 40. Really pretty. I feel like that's gonna be a good shade for me. I have not used it yet. I'm gonna put it in my everyday drawer. This is the Camel Smoke Eye Tint from Armani. I've talked about this a lot. Absolutely love it. This is from Lisa Eldridge, her Seamless Skin. I got Crystal Nebula. I really like it, but I only put it on the high points of my face because I do find that if I put it all over, it doesn't really work great for me, so I have to be very careful with it. But I did like it. I feel like it's similar to Hollywood Flawless Filter, but it does have a little bit more blurring to it. Love this. This is my nighttime cream right now. Dr. Dennis Gross. It needs to go in my bathroom. Away Hair Oil. Love it. Again, more of the Lisa Eldridge glosses. I did buy every shade of the gloss, so now own all of those. Makeup remover wipes. Woohoo! I only use these for cleaning my hands, just so you know. Don't come for me, Susan Yara. Enlivening Blush from Lisa Eldridge. I adore these. I cannot tell you how much I adore these. I got Pink Soap, Island Glow, Mountain Walk, and Pink Poetry. My favorite are Pink Poetry and Mountain Walk. I also like Pink Soap. Island Glow wasn't as big of a hit for me, but it actually like does kind of work if I'm doing like a lipstick like this. And these are just so natural, so beautiful. I'll talk about them soon. I am obsessed. I'm gonna put Mountain Walk and Pink Poetry in my everyday, and I'm gonna put the other two just in storage. And here's a little bag that I need to put away from Lisa Eldridge. I love this. Gucci 120N. Love their foundation. Everyday drawer for sure. L'Essentiel foundation from Guerlain. Right now I'm trying to decide which of these is gonna be the best of 2021 so far. I still haven't decided, you guys. Sol de Janeiro. Their Bongia Bright Cream. Need to put this in my bathroom. I really like this stuff. It really helps to smooth like little bumpies on your arms and stuff. And I like the smell of this even better than I like the regular cream. Luminous Silk Holy Grail foundation, everyday drawer. Forget the filler gloss from Lawless. I'm trying this out, on the fence about it. So I'm gonna put it in the everyday drawer so I can keep checking on that. This is Lisa Eldridge Rose Official. I haven't tried this one yet, but it's from her new collection. I bought several from there and I haven't tried this one yet. So I'm gonna put it in my everyday drawer so that I'll remember to try it ASAP. Saucy Mauve from L'Oreal. Love this shade. Another one from my Pinky Nudes video. Film Star Bronze and Glow. This is like an everyday bronzer for me from Charlotte Tilbury. So keeping that, putting it in my everyday. This is the Airbrush Bronzer in One Fair. Keeping that. Westman Atelier Face Trace Contour Stick. One of the best contour sticks ever, especially for very fair people. It is bomb.com. This is just a palette I use to put product on. I feel like all of the stuff in here is like stuff I'm keeping because this is like a basket of stuff I've used to film and to try with. So a lot of this is stuff I've been using quite a bit. Dance Card from Lisa Eldridge. Love that shade. It's like a very 50s shade. Putting that in my like everyday and love of my life. This shade I am just like dying for. more. So also putting that in my everyday. This is the lip mist from Pure, their illuminating setting spray. It says it has blue light defense. I need to actually try this. He sent me that, so I need to get on it and try it. Pussycat from Tom Ford. This is one of my everyday lip shades. I freaking love this shade. It is so beautiful. If you love mauvey shades, this is amazing. Tom Ford, this is an eyeshadow brush from Tom Ford that I have not used yet. I'm gonna put in my everyday stuff because I do keep my brushes on my vanity. Stress Check Sleep Spray. I bought this to see if it really works because it literally is from a brand that says this works. So I wanna know if this works. So I'm gonna put this on my nightstand actually. This is a Byredo sample because I bought 2 full-size fragrances from them last month. Rose of No Man's Land. So I'm gonna put that with the sample stuff. Oribe. This is the new Bright Blonde Essential Priming Serum. Gonna give that a try. Byredo, another sample. This is Mojave Ghost. I would try it right now, but I will not do that because I actually already have on Giorgio Armani C today, and I am loving it. Next basket. Natasha Denona Glam Palette. 100% keeping this. I love it. Natasha Denona Gold Palette. This is my jam. I cannot tell you how much I love this palette. If you have blue eyes and you live for a gold moment, this is your palette. Fenty Beauty Body Sauce. I love the sauce, you guys. You know I love the sauce. Hollywood Contour Wand from Charlotte Tilbury. I really like this. I haven't been using it as much because I have not been self-tanned. I'm gonna put it in my everyday drawer because I really need to make a decision on if this works for me without self-tanner or not. Feeling good. This hyaluronic acid serum, I'm gonna finish it, but it stinks, and I talked about that in a speed reviews video, so we need to put that in my bathroom. Ulta MD, this is my daily sunscreen. I have like 2 open ones of this, and so I really need to do a better job of finishing one before I open a new one, but my husband uses it too, so what happens is if one of us puts the sunscreen like somewhere where the other one doesn't see it, we end up opening another one. This is a Tower 28 Happy Hour blush in the shade Beach Please. I am gonna keep that. I like it. Caviar sticks. Listen, I'm keeping all my caviar sticks. I'm not decluttering caviar sticks. You can't make me. Patrick Ta Major Glow Body Oil. I need to actually try this and see if I like it. I'm gonna put it in the everyday drawer. Tarte Blissful Powder Blush. Have not thought of this in years. So we finally have decluttered something. This is 1N in Dior. 1N, this shade does not work for me. Self-tanned or not. If I'm not self-tanned, I'm 0. If I am self-tanned, I'm 2. So yeah, I'm gonna give this to my mom. I think this shade probably should match her. Pat McGrath, I paid you too much for this to declutter it, so I'm gonna keep it. Chanel, this was the summer limited edition palette. Just recently picked this up. I haven't been really reaching for it though, so I think I'm also gonna give this to my mom. This is a matte blush from Dior. I really like this shade for winter and fall, so I'm gonna hold on to this. Instant Glow from Rodial. I like this primer, gonna keep that. Tint Idol Ultra Wear from Lancome. This is the shade 100. I like this. This is the Synchro Skin Shiseido foundation, but this is the shade I use when I am self-tanned. I'm gonna hold on to it just in case I get the feeling to self-tan again. Sheer Glow foundation. Not the biggest fan of this foundation, but I do like mixing it with other foundations, so I'm gonna keep it. And the Dior Forever Skin. I don't love the scent of it, but I'm doing a Dior video soon, so I'm gonna keep it until then. A Forever Skin Corrector from Dior. I like that. The Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealer. I also like this concealer, so I'm gonna keep that. This Hoola Glow. This was like the redone Hoola. Did not like it, so it's gonna go. This from Jouer. I loved this Cheeky Summer, but look what happened to it. Bad things happen to it, so it's gotta go. It just has to be thrown away at this point. This is a highlighter from Chanel. I do like it, so I'm gonna keep it. An extra Dior No Powder. I don't know how I ended up with 2, but I did. This is an empty flawless filter. Don't know why that's there. Do We Know Her? Patrick Ta Duo. This shade is fantastic for fair people in the summer especially. I love it. This is the Airbrush Bronzer in the shade 2, so I'm gonna give this to my mom. She has a little bit deeper of a complexion than I do, which wouldn't be hard because I am the palest person on the planet. Westman Atelier Pop It Blush. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. The formula is fantastic. Dior Fire, Dior Addict Gloss. I love this red gloss. It is so opaque, so fantastic. This is like my red gloss go-to. Okay, this is from Shu Uemura. This is a new blonde mask that I want to try, purple mask, so keeping it. Dior Fluid Sheer, love it. Another one of those bite blushes. I bought all the shades, regret it, getting rid of it. Another Laura Mercier's caviar stick, so obviously keeping that. Gucci eyeliner. This is the Chocolat shade. I'm gonna keep Chocolat because I love me a brown. A gloss from Tom Ford. This is like a red one. I'm gonna keep it. Pillow Talk liner. This one's like kind of jankety. It just needs to be sharpened. MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter. Keeping. Charlotte Tilbury Love Glow blush. I like this, but I think it's broken. Yep, it is broken, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I don't screw with products once they're broken. Like, I know you can fix them, but I just don't. I'm lazy. I'm a Taurus rising and a Taurus moon. I'm not spending my time fixing a product that shouldn't have broken in the first place. So that's my opinion. This is the Synchro Skin powder. I like this. I'm gonna put it in my everyday pile. Chanel Le Beige's number 10. I like this powder too, so I'm gonna keep it. Rare Beauty. Love this blush. This is the nearly neutral one. It's so nice. It's just a nice, soft, neutral blush. This spray from Omorovicka, I need to use it up. I got this when I was pregnant. My daughter's too. This is expired and I'm gonna throw it away now. Charlotte Magic Cream Light. I like this so much better than the regular, so I am gonna keep this and use it up. This is Tom Ford Page Perfect. Look at that. That's like peachy coral dreams right there. Obviously gonna keep it because I paid a lot of money for it. Rare Beauty. These are their concealers. I have 130N and 120C. Neither of these shades work for me. I'm just gonna get rid of both of them because honestly they don't work for me, and even if I do a full face of Rare Beauty, I would just have to tell you, hey, their concealers don't have the right shade for me. So I'm gonna get rid of both of those. This is my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I use it so much that like this has rubbed off completely. So beautiful. And that's that right there. I'm gonna put it in my everyday, and I also wanna show you guys the Crystal Nebula from Lisa Eldridge just next to it. You can see that the Crystal Nebula definitely has like a bit more of a peachy tone to it versus the Charlotte Tilbury is a little bit more, I would say like pinkish versus this, which is a little more like peachy golden. They both work for me. I don't find that either one looks abnormal on my skin, but good to know that there is quite a difference in the two shades. Petunia from Stila. This is one of their convertible colors. Again, have not thought of this ever. Probably used it once. So that's gonna go bye-bye. Bite 070. They discontinued this, and this was like one of my favorite coral lip liners. So I'm gonna put it in my everyday box. These are nudies sticks. This was the Alana Davison trio. I'm gonna keep the blush one because I like it, but the highlighter and the bronzer, I don't really use them. Now we're getting down to where like powder has fallen and it's super messy down here. This is Sunbeam from Chanel. This was one of their summer colors. I like it. Keeping it. Le Beige's foundation. Keeping it as well. Pep Start from Clinique. I love this sunscreen for days that I'm not wearing makeup because it does have a little bit of a tint. It just looks beautiful. Zara. I thought I had already gotten rid of this, but clearly I haven't, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Nearly Rose from Rare Beauty. This shade is really pretty. This is an Alien from Terry Mugler mini travel spray. This is one of my favorite fragrances of all time, so definitely keeping that. Serum blush from Michelle Phan. This is Cherry Splash. Gonna keep that one. Chanel. This is blush number 23. It's like a bright pink, but I don't super love this formula, so I am gonna give that away. Here's a brush from Westman Atelier. I'm gonna hold on to that. Also, all the brushes in here, I'm just gonna put them where they go. Marc Jacobs. This is the shade Pink of Me. This is like one of my favorite waterline highlights, but this is so old that it's like jankety now, so I'm gonna have to get rid of that. Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. Never think of this, so I'm just gonna give it away. The Adaptogen Soothe and Hydrate Activated Mist from Youth to the People. I've been meaning to try this and haven't, so I'm gonna keep it. I have another of the Instant Glow primers from Rodeo. Do like that one. This is the Chanel Concealer number 10. I'm gonna keep it. Coachella Coral, which has a new name now. This is a Charlotte Tilbury shade that is freaking fantastic. I'm gonna put that in my everyday. Also, my little like sharpeners, I'm gonna put that over here so I can put those where they go with my tools and things. Brow Cheat from Charlotte Tilbury. I do like this one. And Taupe, this is one of the newer ones. This is the Victoria Beckham Satin Kajal Liner in bronze. I really like this one. Gonna keep it. This is the Barbara Brown from Charlotte Tilbury. I love that shade too. It's an eyeliner. Two more caviar sticks that I'm gonna clean and get rid of a Dr. Barbara Sturm sample. That's like gold, you guys. You know how expensive her products are? Gotta keep that. Tom Ford, I love this duo. Talked about it a lot last year. This is Golden Peach. Like, it's just fantastic. Flawless, beautiful. Keeping that. Melon Pop from Clinique. I really like this when I'm double blushing with a coral. It's beautiful. Laura Mercier Cake Eyeliner. I am never ever gonna use this, so I'm gonna just get rid of it. Hourglass Vanish Concealer. Really actually like this concealer a lot, and it is a fantastic shade if you're like super pale. Chantecaille Brightening Eye Kajal. Love this. MAC Faux. There's probably so many of these. This is my favorite lipstick shade of all time. Another Zara. Managed to get through, and a pack of matches. Gonna get rid of the Zara lipstick. I'm gonna keep the matches. Dior Show Brow Styler. This is my favorite eyebrow pencil. I'm gonna put it in the everyday drawer. Taper blending brush from Sigma. Gonna keep it, of course. Bedroom Black from Charlotte Tilbury. This is one of the few black eyeliners I own, so I'm gonna keep it just so I have the range, if you will. Skin Fetish Concealer from Pat McGrath. This is in the shade L2. I like it well enough. It doesn't work for me now that I don't self-tan, and if I do self-tan, I have other shades that I'm gonna wanna use. I'm gonna get rid of this. I will give it to my mom. A mini Cover FX setting spray. I'm gonna keep that. Sunset Sky Serum Drops from M Cosmetics. I own every shade of the serum drops, so I'm gonna keep them. This is the shade Blonde from Victoria Beckham. I like this. It's beautiful. It's like got that nice bright, but I don't feel like I ever use this, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Let's get through this one last basket, and then we will call it a day. This is the M Cosmetics Divine Skies eyeshadow palette in Venetian Rose. This is really cute. I really liked it, so I'm gonna keep it. This is her Heaven's Glow blush in Venetian Rose. I did not like this, so I'm gonna get rid of that. This is Bobbi Brown Intensive Skin Serum Foundation. I have Porcelain, keeping that. I'm a big fan of this. The Moonbeam Aura Cushion Highlighter from M Cosmetics. Really liked this. The Daydream Cushion. I am just not a big, huge fan of it, but I've only tried it twice, so I do want to try it a couple more times. So I'm gonna put it in my everyday drawer so that I can actually try it out and make sure that my opinion is settled before I move on. A Lisa Eldridge Songbird lipstick, and this is the shade Kitten Mischief, which is really cute and I really like it. So I'm keeping both of those. And this is the Raw Beauty Kristi by ColourPop collection, the Gloss and Wildflower. I'm gonna keep that. It's a nice like pale pinky shade, like a milky shade. And we have one last color drops from Michelle Phan in here. This is the Venetian Rose one. I really like her color drops, so I'm gonna keep the entire set. It is really beautiful. Right, this is all stuff that we're keeping in this one. And so far I only have one box of things I'm getting rid of slash throwing away, and it's actually not even a full box. But next time we are gonna get into more of the boxes of things that I don't really use as much, so we'll definitely have more things to give away, throw away, declutter in general in part 2. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so that you will see that video in your subscription feed when it goes live, and in the meantime you can check out my declutter videos from last year. I hope to see you in my next video, and until then, you take care of yourself. Bye.